Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to yesterday's quiz. The question was, what is the size of the Paramatma which is there in everybody's heart? And most of you had clicked the right answer. Yes, it is the size of the thumb. And some of you had also clicked the size of the fist. So half of the answers were from this side and the rest were that side, and some other options were, I remember, elbow and the head, and very few of you had clicked these options. So Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita that Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hriddeshe Arjuna Tishtati, that I am situated in every living being's heart. So Acharyas explain that the Paramatma, the four-handed form of Krishna, it is an expansion of Krishna actually. So it is an expansion of Shirodakshay Vishnu. Okay. So as I said earlier, there are three Vishnus. There's Mahavishnu, which expands from the quadruple expansions of Krishna, which it's a very complex topic, so I have not touched it. But then from Mahavishnu, there is Mahavishnu is the one from which all the universes are created, actually, from whom? And the material universes where we are living. And from his body, his pores, all the universes come out, unlimited number of material universes where the living entities they take birth and get different bodies depending on their karma and desires. And then inside every universe there is another Vishnu which is known as Garbhodakshay Vishnu, from whose navel Lord Brahma appears actually. So that's why the name is Garbha Udak. Garbha means the womb, and Udak means to appear actually. So from his navel, Lord Brahma appears, and in that stem, the 14 planetary systems are created actually. So now the thing is, once Garbhodakshay Vishnu creates Brahma, and then inside every atom, every living being, this Garbhodakshay Vishnu further expands as Shirodakshay Vishnu actually. So he is the one who sustains everything actually, and it's very categorical, the name Vishnu, because the word Vishnu means one who resides in every bit of the universe. Vishwa Anu, that is the meaning of the word. So Chirodakshay Vishnu also expands as the Paramatma in everybody's heart. And Paramatma is the one who stays with the soul life after life after life. So when so currently we may be in a human's body. Next life we may be in an animal's body. We may be in a bird's body. We may be in a snake's body, wherever, reptile or amphibian or whichever. So then nothing stays with us actually. Only the Paramatma stays. Okay. And the acharyas explain the Paramatma resides in the region of the heart, not literally in the heart, because sometimes some skeptics they ask, "Oh, you said Krishna resides in the heart, but what if there's a heart transplant?" So he does not reside literally in the heart, in the region of the heart actually. And because he is Satchit Ananda, so even if the heart is transplanted, the soul still remains there. The soul also resides in the region of the heart, and the Paramatma also resides there. But if there's a heart transplant, then the soul doesn't get transmitted. So it's not that your heart is transmitted to somebody transplanted, and then you go there and that person comes here. It's not like that. Okay. Because the heart pumps out blood basically, but that is a manifestation of the energy source of the body, which is the soul and the Paramatma. So therefore it's not that if you that is why you will always feel, even if somebody has a heart transplant, they they always feel they are the same. I mean, they never feel that, oh, I have got characteristics or traits of that person. That may happen in movies sometimes, but it doesn't happen in reality, because the soul remains there. The soul doesn't change actually. Okay. So the Paramatma form is the size of the thumb, is the four-handed form of Lord Vishnu. now, which has the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma conch, then the Sudarshan Chakra, which is like a disc, and then the mace, and then the lotus flower. All right, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma in four hands, and he stays in every body. So the moment the soul transmigrates to another species after death, immediately, then what happens is the Paramatma also goes along with the soul. Okay, and this is because of the Paramatma's love for us. The Paramatma never leaves us wherever we go. Our parents, our husband, our wife, our children, our relatives, our friends, business partners, everybody is going to leave us one day, or we are going to leave them one day. But there's one person who never leaves us and who has always been there with us since eternity, and that is the Paramatma. Okay, so therefore, when we listen to him, we do what he has mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. Then gradually we can listen to him. He is always speaking to us, which we cannot hear. But if we elevate our consciousness and become more spiritual, then we will be able to hear what he is telling. All right, and that is how you regain your connection back to God. And it is said in the advanced stages, when the mind is fully under control, you directly see the Paramatma when you meditate in your heart. All right, but that's a very advanced stage, very elevated stage. Your mind has to be completely free from any material contamination. Only then this happens. It won't happen in general. All right. But that's not the end of spiritual life. That is the beginning of spiritual life. And then later on, we see the form. We literally see the person. Okay. So, I mean, we can explain that later. All right. Thank you for your participation. See you tomorrow.